How can agents handle rising deal cancellations? I keep hearing from real estate agents that more real estate transactions are falling apart in 2025, and it's not just because of the market. Agents are losing sales because of poor communication, unclear contingencies, and mismatched expectations. If you've seen more contracts collapse lately, you're not the only one. So how can you protect your business and your reputation from this growing problem? Today I'll break down 5 key ways to keep your deals on track and protect your closings. If you've been in real estate for a while, you know that sinking feeling when a deal falls apart right before closing. This year that's happened more often, and most of those cancellations could have been avoided. I just recently represented a seller whose escrow almost fell through because the buyer didn't understand the contingencies. The buyer's agent never explained the terms clearly, and both sides were ready to walk away. That kind of miscommunication is happening more often, and it's costing agents time and money and trust. So what's really causing deals to fall apart? Right now, many agents are seeing more contracts collapse than ever before, and it usually comes down to one thing: communication breakdown. Buyers and sellers are entering deals with different assumptions about timelines, contingencies, and what's negotiable. On top of that, stricter lending standards are leading to last-minute financing issues, and inspection reports are sparking unnecessary conflicts when expectations aren't clear. Small misunderstandings quickly turn into big problems, and even simple transactions can fall apart. These challenges might sound familiar, but the good news is they're completely preventable with the right structure and the follow-up. I'll tell you what's causing these transactions to fall apart and what you can do about it. Plus, the 5 key ways to keep your transactions on track and protect your closings. Buyers need clarity from day one. Most cancellations happen because people don't understand what they're signing. Buyers and sellers often come into a deal with different assumptions. Right after the offer is accepted, walk everyone through the contract together. Go over contingencies, deadlines, earnest money, inspections, and what happens if something changes. Give each client a simple 1-page timeline. Spell out what's due, when it's due, and what triggers each step, like the inspection report or the loan approval. When everyone understands the process, there's less confusion and more trust from start to finish. Number 3, financing is breaking more deals. Financing continues to be one of the biggest reasons transactions fall apart. Rates are higher, lending standards are tighter, and some buyers discover too late that they don't qualify. A pre-qualification letter isn't enough anymore. Ask for a full loan approval letter that confirms income, assets, and credit. Call the lender directly and make sure the buyer's file has cleared initial underwriting and that the numbers fit their budget. If things are tight, talk about backup plans like a rate buy down or a smaller loan amount. Catching financing issues early can save weeks of stress and keep your closings on track. Number 4, inspections make or break trust. Inspections can create anxiety on both sides. Even a small list of repairs can make buyers doubt the purchase or frustrate the sellers. The key is preparation. For sellers, suggest pre-inspections before listing or at least have major systems like the HVAC service. For buyers, explain what a typical inspection covers and what's considered normal wear and tear versus a real concern. When the inspection report comes in, prioritize the issues. Focus on safety hazards or major structural items first. Then discuss smaller repairs calmly with solutions in mind. This balanced approach keeps negotiations productive instead of emotional and reduces the risk of a deal collapsing over minor issues. Number 5, contingencies must be clear and realistic. Make sure contingencies are clear and realistic and easy to follow. Each one should have specific dates and deliverables. For example, an appraisal contingency might state that the buyer must notify the seller of any value shortfall within 2 days of receiving the appraisal report. Also, talk to your clients about how contingencies protect them and what happens if they're removed too early. In competitive markets, some buyers waive contingencies without understanding the risk. Teach them how to use limited or conditional contingencies such as shortening the inspection period or capping repair costs to stay competitive while maintaining protection. The goal is flexibility and clarity, not risk. Number 6, consistent communication keeps deals alive. Good communication keeps transactions together. Bad communication destroys them. Delays happen when agents, they just stop updating their clients or assume the other side knows what's happening. Create a routine. Send a quick status message every few days to your client and to the cooperating agent. Even a short update builds confidence and reduces tension. If you're working with a lender, set expectations for how often you'll check in. Confirm milestones like the appraisal, the loan submitted, and are we clear to close? The more you lead the communication, the smoother the process runs and fewer surprises you face at closing. Most transactions don't fall apart because of the market. They fall apart because of missed details and poor communication. If you want to close more contracts and protect your reputation, now's the time to tighten your process. Set clear expectations, verify everything, and stay in touch through every step. If you'd like help improving your transactional systems, contact me. I'd be happy to help and excited to see you finish this year strongly.